It's your boy B-Mesh. Don't use this. Okay, don't use mesh paper. No. We're replacing this whole ceiling. So I'm gonna get my multi-tool and I'm gonna run it. Like that. Okay, this is my #1 tool. This is the Makita Drywall Saw. And actually it can cut more than just drywall. It also cuts thin bits of, well, I don't know what else it cuts, all right? This is my favorite tool known to man. It's the Makita Drywall Saw. I just love it. Great for all the kinds of work that I do, repairs and cutouts and everything like that. And what I'm using it for today is, we've got a skip bin, and the skip bin is quite small. It's a little baby skip bin for babies. Can fit 1200 by 1300. So we're going to be cutting this ceiling up, and that's why this tool comes in handy. Now in Australia, our ceilings are either 10 millimeters or 13 millimeters thick, and this blade is adjustable. So it's currently on 10 millimeters, so I'm just going to adjust it to 13 so it can cut this ceiling out nice and easy, and it's not going to cut any cables in the back. Comes with a Allen key built in. All right. Sometimes these can gather a lot of dust and it can start to slip, so it's a good idea to clean them out every now and then. Just loosen them up, and then the blade can sort of move up and down. If you want to take it all the way out, loosen the screws all the way out and just pull it out. When you have a fresh blade, actually has, if you zoom in here, it has the millimeters here. So we're going to set it just over the 12 millimeter. Perfect. So it doesn't go through. If any cables are sitting up on resting on the ceiling, we're not going to be causing any problem. So carefully tighten that up. I have stripped these before, so you do want to be careful. Okay, stick it back in there. You're ready to go. Put the little dust collector on. Now this works really well with a vacuum. Just plug it in, turn the vacuum on, and it sucks everything out of here. But we're just going to be using it like this. All right, you can see here, I've already measured where all these downlights are going. So now we're free to chop it out. Now to use this, simply put it on your line like this, pull the trigger in, and then plunge it in, and then you can go. Okay, let's have a look. Really, you don't use much effort at all, but I also like to use 2 hands, okay? And there's zero dust when you combine it with a vacuum. And as well, if you look where the blade is, I judge it by this piece right here. So I know if I'm coming to a stop like here, I'll look and wait for that piece to hit there. So I'll show you. Stopping right there, and then that way you get a nice straight cut out every single time. So let's use it for a little bit. And the blades as well, they last a really long time. You can even hit some screws and nails and just kind of bounces off. But like I said in another video, the ceiling's already been painted, and when you're trying to stick cornice to a painted ceiling, it doesn't work. You can see it's stuck to the wall, which was fresh plasterboard, but not to the ceiling. So in this case, what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna get as close as we can. Ideally, we wanna be inside this. Another thing I'll add as well, when you're pricing jobs and you've got the measurements of a room and everything like that, you think, okay, that's all good and well. But look at all the extra work in this cornice going around the top and down the end there. It's all in the details. If you have a look here, this cornice is actually into the wall. But look at the mess down here. Have a close look down in there. Just the amount of work just in that little bit. So when you get a call, you got a couple of rooms to do, then you get to a room like this where you have to cut and join all around the perimeter. We might have to have timber around there, we'll see. Maybe not, maybe just down the ends. But yeah, there's so much more work, all the cuts, all the miters, the finishing of the cornice as well. So it might appear simple on paper, just a couple of rooms to do, but we've got this room and next door is identical. There's all that extra work as well. We had to get the air conditioning units pulled down, fan pulled down as well. One other thing, you can see, if you look closely, going along here, can you see that hairline crack? Now, I know cracks when I see them, and I can guarantee that this was done in mesh tape. All right, that's just paper. But I did see mesh tape over here. Yeah, look, you got a hairline crack here. Hairline crack there. It's your boy B-Mesh. Don't use this. Okay, don't use mesh paper. No. Don't use mesh tape, because it fails every time. That'll do it for this video. We're just going to continue cutting around the perimeter, pulling these sheets down. I'll show you how easy it is. Around here somewhere is a sheet join. Well, I got a bit more work to do before I start pulling it down. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. And tune back in and we're going to show you how to put this ceiling together, how to finish it all. We're going to have it painted. It's going to look beautiful. We're going to make this ceiling great again. And that's pretty much it. 2 ceilings. Let me know at home, ceiling this size, okay, you got a lot of extra work. How much would you charge? Let me know in the comments how much you charge to remove and replace this ceiling. I know most places don't use cornice, so imagine it's just square set. All right, how much would you charge just for the plastering or just for the painting? Leave it in the comments and leave what city you're from so I can see sort of how much it's worth. Anyway, it doesn't matter where you are around the world. How much would you charge to remove and replace this room? It's 5.5 meters by 3.2 meters. Yeah, see? Mesh tape.